Hi everyone. Guys, I just want us to share some reasoning. You see, sometimes your thinking shifts a bit or changes about the relationship you are doing. And what I want to say now is that I just want to teach you a little thing. Anytime you start thinking about your relationship, probably you're having negative thoughts or thoughts that say walk away. There are things I will want you to do in that relationship because probably there are some certain things you guys are not getting right. And that is where the problem is. When you start having an itchy body for you to leave your relationship, I want to just teach you one or two things you need to do to spice it up a bit to see if actually things can fall back to normal. You see, number one, I always point at communication in a relationship. And when I'm pointing at communication, I always want to tell you the things, how to do this communication. There is what we call open and honest communication. Open and honest communication. You share your feelings and your needs with your partner openly and honestly, avoiding assumptions. Assumptions kill relationship. Don't assume anything. Yeah, always take the person by his word or by her word. If there's anything that is he or she is not doing the way it's supposed to, based on what he's saying, within a little time, he's gonna expose. Don't always assume. And because when you assume, you act in a different way. That's number one. Number two, learn how to listen. It's part of communication. Active listening is part of communication. It's only when you listen, you can understand someone's perspective. But when you are listening to challenge, you will always have it wrong. You don't understand what the person is saying. You don't even understand where he's going. You just want to challenge. You want to prove yourself. That's another thing. Healthy conflict resolution. There is always a conflict. There are conflicts that are healthy. What I mean by healthy conflict, there are times you guys should start dragging. Probably, let me use finances. Baby, I want us to use this finance to buy a car, this savings to buy a car. Baby will say, no, I want us to use this to build a house. That is healthy conflict. You guys are doing back and forth. But always have a way or learn to constructively navigate your disagreements. The way you guys are going to resolve it, bringing it to a point where everybody will now agree and happily accept it, it matters a lot. Because some of these things is what happens when you guys start thinking about, I don't think I'm okay with this person. There is nothing that has happened. Things that happened there is just the way you guys are interacting and the way you guys are seeing things. That's number one. Number two, there is what we call self-awareness and mindful connections. Self-awareness. Realizing yourself. Unexamined life is not worth living. Self-actualization. You need to challenge negative thoughts. You need to challenge negative thoughts. Because if you keep on thinking about negativities, that's what you are going to be getting. And it has to boil down to your relationship. Challenge your thoughts. Identify and challenge any negative thoughts, patterns that might be affecting your relationship. Probably you assume that your baby is cheating on you. Probably you assume that your baby is not bringing in enough for you. Challenge us those thoughts. Bring it to an openness. Try to prove a point. Try to make sure that what you are thinking is what is happening. Practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment and pay attention to thoughts and feelings. You see, some of the things I'm saying here, it looks somehow, but boil it down to your relationship. You need to be mindful of every situation and how you interact with it. Because all these things are the things that will make you, when you confront scenarios wrongly, You see that people will just do things the way you don't like it, and it's not gonna happen easily. Do you understand me? But you need to learn how to challenge all those situations mindfully. Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries. Any relationship that doesn't have boundaries tends to be abused. Before you start your relationship, always tell yourself the things you want and the things you don't want. Take it from the other person, the thing he or she wants or the thing he doesn't want. This will make you guys to be on check. It will help you to be on track when you guys are navigating from the things that is binding you guys together. Because when you walk over someone's boundary, you are now abusing the person. It's very important because that is the only thing that is going to make things to work according to it. Then build trust. Build trust. Build trust. I wonder what you are doing with somebody you don't trust. I wonder what you are doing with someone you are suspecting at all time. I wonder what you are doing with somebody you think that is lying for you. I wonder what you are doing with somebody you think that anything he says, there is always a doubt. You need to build trust in your relationship, because when you lack all these things, that is when you will start thinking that this relationship has nothing to offer. Yes. Another one I want to share now is strengthen your bond. Relationship, whether husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, that is genuinely intentional about their relationship should have a strong bond. When you guys are not mindful of each other, like there is no connection, you start thinking that this thing is not working. Change your thoughts. Go and do the work. Under this, learn to spend quality times. That, like how you can build your bond, you strengthen your bond. Learn to spend quality time with your person. We have relationships today that every time somebody is thinking, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. What time do you now give for that togetherness you guys have? For you guys to always have the feelings that this person is for me. Spend quality time. It will help you to strengthen your bond. Another thing is share your experiences to each other. Whether you have an experience that is not good. I don't mean sharing your past relationship. Like, most of the time, when two people who are in a relationship, when you guys go out and come back, create time to share your experiences for the day, whether in your working place, whether your interactions, whether you're like, that is the way. When you share your experiences, this person will contribute, this person will hear. There are things you guys will be discussing. It makes you guys to have more bond. Not always keep to yourself. Another thing is, you guys should be grateful to each other. Practice gratitude. Anytime somebody do something, especially your partner, be grateful to what that person has done. Don't always see it that, after all, you are my baby. So what else are you doing if you cannot do that thing for me? Yes, it's your baby. He or she can do it for you. But express your heartfelt gratitude to the person for doing that. There is no law that says that she or he must. If he doesn't do that, you are not going to do anything. But for the fact that the person was able to spot it on that I need to do this, and that is a goodness, a kind gesture to you, always be grateful. Guys, if you are thinking to walk away from your relationship, if you are start challenging or thinking that this thing is not working, walk through this step. Go back to your relationship. Check where the water started to enter into the ship. Start tightening those places. It will help you to change your thought and continue what you are doing. This is my 2 cents. Thank you.